How's it going, everybody? I'm back, and this is my little ace high scheme. Here we're gonna go inside Frisco, and this is one of my favorite plays inside this formation, just because it kills man and zone for the most part. And here we just motion out X for little steps, and it gets huge separation, and that's awesome. It reminds me of the shotgun tight jet slot post a lot, just because of the separation you get. I mean, because of his route, he will sometimes go inside the man, and that will kind of intercept and stuff, and Y and X. But you gotta be careful with Y's route, just because of the ball hawk in this game, and like in last year, because if the corner plays it and they just click on and hold Y, which a lot of people do, it's they're gonna pick it off. So adjustment there. We're gonna go to zone, but you want to put B on a little drag route, and you can do whatever you want with RB or the running back. So if you guys want to wait, let me say this. We're gonna be flooding the left side, but what you can do with the running back's route is you could put him on like a little outside play, and that will suck down purples, light blues, like it did in Madden 13. So that's awesome, and you can do whatever you want with A. I like to keep him there just because he sucks down purples and sometimes distracts the D blues, so they'll leave X wide open sometimes inside zone. So this play is definitely something you want to mix in with your game, and I really love it. I love to use it inside ranked games and stuff, and I think my rank right now is I'm like in the top 50 now, and I'm like 16, 19, so um, I'm not messing around inside ranked games, but this is spacing HB week, I think, and what you want to do here, you're going to put B on a drag route, Y on like an in and out route to the left, and X on an out route, curl route. But inside man coverage, you want to look for A, and right there, bad read. His route will kill man, and then if A's not open, they're using that X will be open, and the in and out route on Y will be open. If they're blitzing you, RB will be open just because they don't think you're gonna throw it to the running back. You can, and that's awesome. If they're blitzing a lot at you, so here we're going to be testing. Yeah, X is wide open again, so I prefer curl out just because it gets more separation, I think. But we're just going to dump it off to the running back here. And then we're going to go inside zone now. And I don't know if I said this, but Frisco, in my opinion, will be your base play here. So they're going to do the same exact things, and what you want to look for in zone is the curl will be open since you're flooding the left side, and with all the flooding on the left, it will take a lot of zones here. I'm just pitching the ball. I'm just messing around, and A sometimes will be open. It's not really what you want to look for in zone, just because of the yellows and stuff, and sometimes we'll get picked. And that's going to show here in a little while. I don't know if it's right now, but yeah, here we do get picked, so I don't prefer that inside zone. So here we're going to go inside wide receiver option, and this is a play that you need to practice on. Okay, yes, with A's route you see a wheel, and you want to practice how to user catch it, and it will take a while probably to learn it, but inside man coverage here, you want to put X on a drag and motion him out to the left a little bit, and he will get huge separation from his defender. You could put Y on a small routed out route, whatever you want to do, it'll work inside this play. There's just so many man beaters inside this formation, and I love it. So here, right here, we user catch it. It probably will take a little time for you to learn it if you don't already. So here's just an overthrow. Nothing I can really do about that. And here, I do end up user catching it, but I do end up dropping it. So, you guys can mess around with your depth chart. Whatever you want to do, you can put A as a fast person or like a fast wide receiver. Whatever you guys want to do. And A, pretty much the same reads, but A will get wide open. And then again, you could put here I messed up the play. I do end up resetting it, but you can put the running back on a little route, and that will suck down the zones right here. A gets wide open, and this will happen inside rank games. So if you guys are a little rank game player and or a money game player, it definitely will work pretty well for you guys. And B's route, if you give it a lot of time, but if you're being blitzed, I don't know if you're gonna have enough time to throw it, but it does take a little time to process it. I said it wrong. It doesn't matter. I don't want to think about the word, but here, if you do have a lot of time, just hit it to B. He will get inside between the zones, and here I think we're gonna go to mesh now. Yes, mesh, and well, what I like about this that it does have two drags, so you can motion out both of those drags or like whatever one you want, and then again those out routes do kill man, and you can do whatever you want with Y. What you want to look for in man coverage, you're going to look for the drags or the out route. If they're using the drags, just go to the out route. If they're using the out route, go to the drags. And what I like to do is I like to see where my opponent is using. If he's using on the right, I like to motion out the right guy and go to the left instead. If he's on the left side, I just motion out the left guy to the right side. So let's put chess match there. So here we're going inside a zone coverage of it. So then again, I want to say to you guys, I hope you guys do like this. I don't know if I should start doing more mini schemes, but here, because you're flooding the purples and the light blues, the alpha will get open a lot of the time. So if you just give it time, you will get open, or the A will get open. So here you could, instead of zone coverage, you want to look for the out route or sometimes the drag route. And if none of it is open and they just have a spy, you could just swerve the spy. So I might do a tip how to swerve the spy. And here the drag route gets open, just dive down in. So here I think we're going to go inside bench now. And bench has always been a popular play in this game, and what you want to do is with A and Y, well, you want to put in like little not slant routes, but kind of like a drag route kind of thing. I don't know what it's called, but you could do that by going on them and hitting LT on the Xbox. I don't know what it is for the PS3. I'm sorry, PS3 users. I never had a PS3. Well, I had a PS2 a couple years ago, but I never had like a PS3 and stuff. So here, this kills man coverage. It really does. And here we're going to go inside zone of bench, and oh yeah, bench switch. Bench switch is what I like to use, and not bench. I don't know why. Just I like having the outside receivers going on routes, and that's what the A and Y's route does. It sucks down zones. So also if you're inside man coverage and if you give A and Y time, they will get open. Like they'll do their own thing, and yeah, you could also put them on drags if you want. I mean, you don't need to, but I like to put them on these little out things. So now we're going to go inside. I think it's we're going to go stick, and I like this for my red zone play for like a 2-point conversion. We're going to go ahead and move this to about the 2-3 yard line. So you're going to put A and Y on side fade routes, and put B and X on side drag routes, and you can motion out either one of the drags if you want. So here, you just normal pass. You don't pass lead or anything. Just normal pass it to the fade route if you want. So you motion out the drag route. You go ahead and get the 2-point conversion or touchdown, whatever you want to do. And what to look for main coverage is drag routes. And if the drag routes are open, they're using it. Just go to the fade route. And the fade route are really easy. Your your receiver tight end will usually catch it unless they get really bad hit by a nice hit power guy. So here we're going back in it, and we're going to see how it is inside zone. So I really like this play inside the red zone. I mean, you could pretty much do it with whatever play. I just prefer this one. I don't know why, but here it gets in between the zones, and just you get the touchdown to point conversion or whatever. So The drag routes won't probably be open. I doubt it. And I'm just showing here, guys, that it does not work all the time. I mean, there I get sacked and I fumble, so here I think we throw it to Y. Yeah, we throw it to Y, and that's a touchdown to play inversion. Whatever you guys want to do. So here, one more play, and it's quick pitch. I mean, you could do whatever you want with this play. I mean, you just motion out the outside receiver, and I didn't get blocked there, but I do end up getting to the end zone, and then we just do this one more time, and then we do get into the end zone, and then we flip the side, we do the same thing, and we end up getting stopped short. But I hope you guys liked it, and subscribe, like, or comment. Thanks, guys.